Anyway, let's do this. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious. Everything's falling. Everything's gone wrong. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's not gone wrong. Nothing can go wrong. I can do no wrong. I'm a great and wonderful human being, and we're gonna power pose before this game. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 4 battle of the UBL. We are here this week taking on Grandmaster D-Ray, coach of the Los Angeles Gorilla Tactics. If you have not seen him before, go check him out. Link is in the description below, as are all the coaches in the UBL this season. But we are not going to wait any longer. We're going to jump right into this and see what my opponent has chosen to bring in this match. And it is everything I was afraid of. Except maybe the Kangaskhan. I actually thought the Kangaskhan might come. And no webs, which is nice. But otherwise, very threatening. No Vaporeon makes me really, really wish I had just gone T-Wave on the Rotom. Although Rotom Mo obviously makes my Rotom Wash not as, like, immediately spammable. You can look at that team, though, and tell me why I shouldn't just bring Scarf Gardevoir for a million reasons. It's just so good here. It's just such a good Mon here. But I could see the Nidoking leading. The Nidoking lead would be frustrating. I could see the Rotom leading. Rotom lead would be unideal. But I think either way, like, I really want to get my Como-O in, but it comes in on the Mienshao so freely, so I think what I'm going to do is lead with the Gardevoir here. And if you lead Nidoking, I'm threatening you because I am Scarfed. So if you're Scarfed, you outspeed me. But at least I'm threatening you and forcing you to reveal that Scarf. And killing you with a Psychic, potentially, most likely. If you lead Skarm to set up, like, hazards, then I think I should kill you with Thunderbolt. I mean, I can't kill you with any move, but I can just go, like, Mystical Fire or Thunderbolt. Go from there. Mystical Fire, super spammable actually against the team that you brought. Latios doesn't appreciate Mystical Fire, like switching into it. Nidoking certainly doesn't. Rotom Mo doesn't. So yeah, Mystical Fire actually really good here. So Chow Mein is the Mienshao, and we are underway. Do I think you're going to be Scarf Mienshao? Do I think you're going to be Scarf Mienshao right off the bat? You are Regenerator, not Reckless. We're going to switch out into Como-O and scout out what my opponent chooses to do here. If it's a Scarf Mienshao and we both chose to switch, then I will switch second. But I did switch first. And let's see if they chose to switch their Mienshao or just like clicked U-turn or something. There's the U-turn. So really wanted to lead with the Como-O there. Would have been free rocks here, but that Rocky Helmet's not going to mean much against this Mienshao because it's got Regenerator. So does Gardevoir. Sometimes. So did Gardevoir. I could have just killed your Mienshao potentially if you weren't Scarf. Latios comes out. Huh. Okay. I see you. I see you go into that Latios real quick. Real quick. I could just go right back to Gardevoir. You could, like, D-Dance. But barring a D-Dance, I think Gardevoir is my best play here. Let's scout out what your set is. Let's see what you want to do. Oh, right. I need to put the chat into emote only mode. There we go. There's a Psychic. Okay. It did a decent chunk of damage. Can I calc if your specs from that damage? You might be 50 to 60. Yeah, I think you're specs. Which means you're probably never staying in right now. What are you going into is the question. Because I think Mystical Fire just is my best option. But I kind of want to click Moonblast and just, like, do damage, you know? Let's do it. Let's just click Moonblast and, like, do damage, you know? And, like, do damage, you know? Alright. Let's just get some do damage. Get some do damage! Special attack drop? Nah. Alright, that did big damage, though. I'm good with that. I think Unfortunately, Rotom is physically defensive here, not specially defensive, so Nidoking is just kind of a pain, but I have to go Rotom here. If you do try to set up T-Spikes or something, I definitely want to get the Rotom in on this safe switch in here, be able to defog. And that thing can't take 2 more Moonblasts. And Gardevoir has Levitate right now. That's interesting. If I could get it in on the Nidoking and get Sheer Force, though, I could have just potentially killed it with this Moonblast, but that would actually be pretty hype if the Mimikyu's in and I can't copy Disguise, and then the Nidoking comes in, and then I take Sheer Force and immediately hit it back. But all right, out comes the Rotom. T-Spikes does come out. That's not surprising. That's what I was thinking was gonna be on this Nidoking set. There's no Black Sludge, probably Life Orb then. Could be Scarf, potentially, I guess. There's no downside to clicking H-Pump right here, except that the T-Spikes stay up. That would be the big downside, right? So I guess we're just going to defog. I really don't want there to be T-Spikes right now. Latios probably comes in. No, it's the other Rotom. That makes sense, actually. That's totally normal. Totally reasonable. Now, I could go Volk here. I don't know if I love going Volcarona here. Like, hard. But I kind of want to. I think you're just going to Volt Switch, though. I don't have Volt Switch. I could go into Ditto, actually. What is your answer to a Scarf Rotom Mo? I don't actually know what your answer is, and this thing resists both your stabs if you Volt Switch. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's just go hard Ditto here. He's going to have to take some damage, but that's okay. We're going to scout out this Rotom set. And there's the Volt Switch. Does nothing. Does nothing. Quad resistances. What a novel concept. Alright, I didn't put the timer on, but that's okay. I just... Oof. Your specs, though, right? Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Willow, and Pain Split. Still have a bunch of time left. I mean, I can just Volt Switch. It's some free damage. So we're just going to do that. If I, like, 9... Oh, you are Scarfed. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That is super confirmed. Which makes Gardevoir come in here, right? That means Gardevoir can come in here. Because you're Scarfed. And Gardevoir takes a Psychic. We saw that. Grace Levitate. It's fine. And Skarm could come in. Nidoking could come in one more time. I don't think you're Scarf Nidoking, though. Like, I really don't think you're Scarf Nidoking. So Moonblast seems free again. Skarm could come in, but have to break Sturdy at some point. And Como-O comes in on the Skarm anyway later, so that's not a big deal. So does Rotom. Yeah, there's the Skarm. Thought about predicting that. Didn't think it was worth it. Because then the... Like, this is just damage that I think I appreciate on the Skarmory. And Rotom can come in here. The problem is your Rotom comes in on my Rotom very, very easily. So I could just go Como. Let's just go Como here. A part of me is like, I really, really want Rocks. Just because of the chip damage on things like the Nidoking and the Latios every time they come in is just a problem. So just having those on the field would be really nice. I don't know what this Skarm wants to do, though. Let's go straight for a Roost, okay. So I'm just going to set up Rocks. You also might start setting up Hazards, which isn't great. But I can just Iron Defense, potentially. Brave Bird comes out? Okay. Taking pretty significant chip damage here. So at that point, I think I just go Rotom. But then your Rotom just comes in, right? Like, what am I doing to punish that? Doubling into Volk right away? Or do I just sack here and then go Volk on this Skarm? I don't think I can sack realistically. Although I'm at like half health, but I think I go Rotom. I don't want Volcarona just obviously hard switching into a Brave Bird. So what I'm going to do is go Rotom. If they defog, that's fine. Sets up their own rocks? Okay. Now I have to defog because Volcarona cannot come in on rocks. Like, very easily at all. So, unfortunately, all that work, all that damage on Como-O for me to defog. Your Rotom comes out. Gonna take rocks, though, which is nice. Get a scout on the item. So we're gonna defog here. There's the lefties. Okay. And we know you're full set. And Ditto could come in and then click Pain Split. That would actually be kind of funny. I also know you're super bulky. And so Volcarona can come in here. But that's sketchy because it could bring in your Mienshao or your Latios very easily. So a part of me just wants to stay in and click Discharge. And just hope I don't win a speed tie. But I know I will. No, they Volt Switch first. Okay. Alright, let's see what they go into here. What is your switch into Rotom? Because Rotom-O is your switch into Rotom. And there's almost no way that... I mean, maybe you think I'm clicking a Volt Switch here, but Discharge? Oh, please. Please, Para. Please, Para. Please, Para. Please, Para. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No! Yes! Alright. Rewarded for bad behavior, I think is what I should say there. I don't think it was terrible behavior, to be honest. Your choice Scarf. So you actually still outspeed me, which is kind of funny. But I'm gonna stay in and just click Hex here. If you try to go for an attack, that's fine. I'll just do big damage to this. Oh, we actually outsped. Okay. Yo, free. This game is so fun, dude. Everyone's having a good time when everyone is me. Kills. I wrote Rotom Wash is awesome. I just straight up wrote Rotom Wash is awesome. I didn't even write who it killed. Okay, yeah, we fixed it. Yo, we're having a good time here. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Latios is dead. This game is so free. You're just gonna Volt Switch again, which makes me kind of sad though. So I guess I'm just gonna go. Do I just leave? I leave my Rotom in here. Whatever. Yo, do I do it? Am I that guy? No, I'm not that guy. I want to go Volcarona. If you Volt Switch, you have to go Mienshao, and Mienshao can bring in my Como-O, and Como-O can just like then set up rocks again maybe. Or just click Body Press and maybe threaten to 2-hit KO this Armory. There's the Leaf Storm. Okay, yo, we got that. We got that read right. So now we just QD. Mienshao could be Scarfed. It could if my opponent wants to, they just go hard Mienshao right now, which makes me kind of want to just Fiery Dance. There's really no downside to just clicking Fiery Dance, since Mienshao, if it's Scarfed, I can't do anything anyway. Like, I can't stay in regardless. So I might as well just get big damage off on the Mienshao. Because the Quiver Dance is so expected that you're going to go Mienshao no matter what. And my expectation is that it actually is Scarfed. But Fiery Dance is going to like do huge damage to this, and just it may not be permanent damage. And I'm not going to sack my Volcarona yet, but it's big damage. And the big thing here is that as soon as something dies, like I'm sort of waiting for something to die, then I can go into Archeops. And with Nidoking being slightly chipped, Skarmory being slightly chipped, and Mienshao being significantly chipped, it's just the Mimikyu is the only thing. There's the Rock Slide. Okay, but I think you're choiced. So I think I just Body Press here, and hope that it 2-hit KOs a Skarmory from this range. Because if Komao does die, then that's fine. Again, I just go Archeops. Although the Mienshao does appear to be Scarfed, based on that. And Scarf Mienshao is still a problem. But as long as we have Ditto, we can always revenge the Mimikyu. So we just have to keep... Ditto's fine. It has all the health it needs to have. Like, I think Ditto did exactly what I wanted it to do. Scouted out the Scarf Latios and everything it needed to do. So you're going to switch that out. That's obvious. You're a Regenerator. We know that. And we're going to Body Press and see how much this does. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. And there's the Rocky Helmet that I thought you'd probably have. Okay. So I could just go Rotom here. And that way if you do click Stealth Rock, then we're good. I could just go Archeops here. Kind of tempting. It will mean that Rotom would have to somehow figure out a way onto the field later, so I'd rather you not get rocks up for free here. A Roost doesn't really matter as much. If you Roost, I think I double into Volcarona like a baller, or maybe double into Archeops. Since you're going to go Rotom here. Does Archeops kill? I don't think so. Yeah, I think you're super defensive. Heat Wave is not killing, and Rotom Mo also isn't killing, but it's putting me out of range of anything relevant. So we're gonna double into Volcarona here, like an absolute unit. Like an absolute unit. We're not messing around here. You can set up your Stealth Rock if you want, but Volcarona's on the field, and then we're just gonna click Fiery Dance if you stay in play. But I think you're gonna go into Rotom because you've done that every single time, and we're just gonna go Volcarona, and now you don't have an answer. Like, you just can't realistically go hard Mienshao this time. You can Volt Switch into Mienshao, and I think that's what you're gonna do, which makes me want to click Bug Buzz instead of Fiery Dance because it's stronger, and gets more damage on this Rotom, which has to Volt Switch now. And the Mienshao's like very close to dead, so like, yeah, Fiery Dance doesn't kill a max HP Rotom. Bug Buzz very much does. And so if it does survive, because it's like specially defensive, that's fine. They go Mienshao, that's also fine. We go Komao, they click U-turn, also fine. But if we get this Bug Buzz off and it kills the Rotom Mo, which it does, then we're in really, really good shape. So Volcarona kills Rotom Mo with Bug Buzz. Now Mienshao comes in, and unfortunately it gets to U-turn and get HP back, which I don't love. But we can just go Komao. I think Komao-O's done what I needed it to do. So what I really want to do is let Komao die to the Skarmory, but make sure Skarmory's in range of the Archeops, potentially. That might be the play. So Archeops, Skarm. Alright, so Komao tanks that. I could just set rocks, but then if I go... I don't think I just set rocks here. I don't think Body Press is going to be the answer either, though. I think it's go either hard Rotom or just click Iron Defense here. And then Body Press threatens... Yeah, I'm going to Iron Defense. Iron Defense is the play here, because then Body Press threatens the Skarm a little bit more. Because now you're going to have to Brave Bird. I don't actually know if you kill me at +4, but I don't think it's worth going to +4. because I just want damage. So we're going to go for it, and then you're going to do a Brave Bird. I live a Rocky Helmet here. So then you're going to do a Brave Bird. And... that's huge damage on this thing. Sets up rocks. Okay. Can I just kill this right now? Are you trading Skarm for Como-O? I think you'd take that trade. I'm taking that trade. I guess I should have set up rocks there, potentially, but then they don't trade the Skarm for the Como-O, so I might as well just go for the kill here. Okay. Rocks are potentially a problem. Rotom is still healthy enough to be a relevant threat here, so Como-O kills Skarmory with Body Press, and then Como-O dies to Rocky Helmet. Skarmory. I feel like Mienshao comes out here. Ditto doesn't survive the rocks, does it? So I have to go Rotom. Don't love that. Don't love that. I could go guard. I can go guard here. I can officially scout if you're Scarf Mienshao. I'm like almost 150% sure you are, but I can officially scout it. Let's just check my timer real quick, because I always have to worry about it. You went Nidoking. Really? You're not Scarfed. Sheer Force Gardevoir, though? You're not also Scarfed. I'll kill the Nidoking, happily. How many Scarfers can one team run? Okay. Payappa with Sheer Force, though? Yeah, okay. So Gardevoir kills Nidoking with Psychic. And Mienshao can come in. Goes Mimikyu. Oh no. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. That is what we call in the universe of Pokemon a good play. Can Rotom live a +2 Shadow Sneak? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're gonna outspeed me, and I can't take a +2 like play rough or anything. Do I lose here? Do I just lose here? Those rocks were a huge play. Let's Psychic. Your Swords Dancing here. Just go straight for the sneak. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. Actually, that's better for me. I can get rid of the Stealth Rocks now. Rotom can live a non-+2 hit. I mean, you might have Wood Hammer. If you have Wood Hammer, good play. There's nothing I can do about that. But Rotom, barring a Wood Hammer, which would be, again, just a good bring, I need you not to have it. I can live a Play Rough. I can live a Shadow Sneak. I can get rid of the rocks. And then Ditto saves my life. Maybe. Still might not work. Well, Volcarona should be out of range of a hit. Goes for the Swords Dance. Okay. Okay. So Volcarona's out of range of a Sneak from the range it's at. And then breaks the sub, or breaks the disguise. And then Ditto cleans. So Rotom, I can sack you here. because you don't do anything anyway anymore. I'll discharge to in case this guy gets real greedy and goes for another Swords Dance. Does do that. Does do that. That's real greedy. That's real greedy. I know you're not scarfed, so Ditto without the rocks down just wins this game. As long as the disguise was broken. You needed to attack there, because disguise is not breaking. I think I had it either way, though. No Hera. Let's just Hex. You're just going to Shadow Sneak. It doesn't really matter. Shadow Claw, that's fine. So then Mimikyu kills Rotom Wash with Shadow Claw. And then Ditto comes in. I knew Mimikyu was a huge problem. That's why I was like, as long as Ditto's alive. But then I realized it was in range of rocks to die. But got rid of rocks. This is why Ditto is amazing. This is why Ditto is unbelievable. So don't misclick. Where is Shadow Sneak? If I click Shadow Claw there, I deserve to lose. I mean, I would lose. But we're going to be Scarfed, and Shadow Sneak comes out first. It's +4. There's no way you're to survive that. So Ditto kills Mimikyu with Shadow Sneak. And Mian Xiao gets Fake Out. I don't remember if it gets any other priority. It doesn't get Bullet Punch. I don't think. But if it's Scarfed into Bullet Punch, then I win anyway with Full Corona. And I'm at +4 with a Shadow Sneak, so I'm doing huge damage here. So we're just going to Shadow Sneak and do huge damage. Rock Slide comes out. Oh. That doesn't kill. That's really, really bulky. What? Okay. Hold on. Kills Ditto with Rock Slide. Hold on. Do I lose now? I mean, you got to land 2 Rock Slides, right? Like, that's where we're at. All right. Let's see. That's incredible. How did you live that? You planned for this. You planned for this, opponent. You knew. We're gonna click Earth Power because it's 100% accurate. How did you know? How did you know? How did you live? Yeah, that doesn't kill though. Okay. But does Earth? No! Oh, game, please! How in the world did you live that? Even max HP, max defense Mimikyu. Or Mian Xiao. Game. Just miss a Rock Slide. Come on. That flinch sucked. Come on. I don't think you have any attack investment, though. Still kills even without attack investment. I mean, you have to miss. That's... oh my god. And Earth Power does, just I want to say, even from under 50%, Earth Power does kill from there. Well, good game, my opponent. You know, that's the game. That's the game Pokemon you play. That's how life goes sometimes. Some days you just think you got it. Your opponent brings the set, and wow. Wow. And the flinch though. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we'll be back next week. I cannot believe we are 1-3 in this league and have only lost like 4-1 up. And then like 1-0. Like we are. Oh my gosh. I feel like we had the right team. We played everything the right way, but it just didn't pan out that time. And that's going to be how the game goes sometimes. Some days, you know, you bring everything you can bring to try to win a match. And there was 4 rock slides. Any one of them missing, I win the game for sure. So I don't know what that is. 10% times 4. So whatever that is. And then there's not getting flinched with the Archeops, which does kill. I know I clicked Earth Power, but Earth Power is doing minimum 25%. So, wow, that hurt. That hurt. That like I feel physically pained by what just happened, but unfortunate. Yeah, that's oh, this league might be one to forget about later on, but I'm having a good time. I like my team a lot. I think it's got a lot of potential. I feel like I'm prepping with it well. I feel like I'm playing with it well, making the right calls, making the right plays. I think earlier in that match, when the Latios was in and I was in with my Gardevoir, maybe going for like a Thunderbolt, trying to kill the Skarmory earlier, which meant I wouldn't have had to do quite so much dancing with the Rotom, but at the end of the game. But either way, I mean, I feel like everything panned out to like should have this game. Given the Mienshao set, now I could never have known this, right? But given the Mienshao set being literally max HP, max defense, and bold or impish, can I have lived a rock slide? No. No, I cannot. Okay. I would have still... Ditto still would have died to a rock slide, so it would have come down to a speed tie, potentially. With the Ditto, had I switched it out earlier, so I could have gone Volcarona, sacked that, because it was going to die to the Mienshao anyway, and then potentially come back in with the Ditto, and then gone for a close combat. But then it still would have been the same situation, because it would have been at full health instead of much lower. But wow, that was woof, you know? Woof. That was quite an ending. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all back here next week. I forget who we're taking on, but the season is not over. And our differential is kind of amazing right now. I think we're 1-3, like 0. So our differential is like fine. So as long as we can start getting some wins under our belt, we're going to do fine in this league. We just need to find a way to not get flinched at the end of the game. But hey, you know, that's what they say, right? Don't put yourself in a position where you can lose to a flinch, and that's how you win games, because it's not a guaranteed win con if you can lose to a flinch like that. Anyway, thank you all. Pearly, no! Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.